Was geht ab, Alien Savages? Und willkommen zu einer weiteren Episode Good Old. Lass uns reden. What up, Alien Fam? So embarrassing. If you watched visually in the last podcast, I had some toothpaste on my mouth and it lasted the entire episode. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, but I actually don't like. They say shit I don't like. I don't like it. Don't like it having something in my face. I'm not really picky, and I don't care so much. You know, if my shirt is inside out or whatever, I don't care much. But if I have like some boogers or some mucus or some toothpaste in my face, it's something I don't like. So I was like, no. So I made extra sure today my face is so fresh and so clean. How are you feeling? Let's drop in. It's another cozy day here in Kopangan. How we're feeling today. This is a safe space. Everything is welcome. Lass mal durchfühlen. Deep breath. Another one. Fully exhale. Exhale. And now deep. Oh, wie fühle ich mich denn heute? How am I feeling today? I feel pretty chill, pretty zen. Yesterday I had another big emotional hangover day. And today I feel pretty chill. Pretty good actually. So, yeah. Let's sit back, buckle up, because your boy has a lot on his list. Starting off with ayahuasca, spirit animal is actually the jaguar. Because yesterday I said it's the panther. But then, you know, for me, the cat family, regarding spirit animals, it's kind of same. That jaguars, panther, black panther, leopard, puma, even cats. And all other cats that I haven't named, they're like, for me, so same. They like vary in color and size, but they're like so same. And I love the cat family. So one of my fourth spirit animal that I'm calling in and that is officially right now, because I say so, is the cat. It can be just a cute little cat, can be a panther. Like I connect a lot to panther, the black panther especially. But I don't, I watched a video yesterday, the difference between jaguar and panther. And I was like, okay, what was the difference? They're so similar. It's like how Mother Nature is just abundance, you know? There are like 150 different kiwi kind, like of the fruit. But in the supermarket, there are only 2. Because, yeah, those are amazing. But there are like so many more, but they're like same, you know? So, shout outs to all my cat lovers. I love cats so much. I'm excited once we shift in a world that is not predatory anymore. I love how Bashar talks about it, that animals reflect our consciousness. And right now, we as humans are predatory. So the animals reflect that too. Like extraterrestrials who live in total harmony, they don't have predators anymore. Like all the animals are herbivores living in a symbiotic relationship. There's no killing. You can go out in the jungle and there's no tiger eating you. You can swim far out in the ocean and there is no shark eating you. Because this happens so often, right? Let's take a deep breath. So, yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about cats, is that the big cats, I would love to, you know, go on a walk with my black panther or ride on my black panther. But you cannot have them as pets and they might eat you. So I remember when I was in Namibia in South Africa with my family, we went on the safari for 2 weeks. It was amazing. I was like 14 years young or so. And there were so many wild animals, and many of them were actually pets, that the hotels, the resorts we were staying in, they had like a jaguar. I think it was a jaguar. Like I definitely petted a jaguar, but they didn't have it as a pet. They just had it as a like attraction that you could pet it. But they had one of those huge cats as a pet. And I was just sitting in the lobby next to me. And my mom was like, go next to it, I make a picture. I was like, can I? Yeah, this was wild. Why do I talk about it? Yeah, because I love them, but also, you know, I'm intimidated for good reasons, because any moment I could be like, rawr. Like even my little cat, you know, Shadu, she's so tiny. And I play with her and she's a savage. Like she really scratches me a lot. And if she would be bigger, she would like kill me out of play. So that's that. Moving on. Forgot to say about only you exist. Yeah, in the last podcast I talked about like debunking it, whatever you want to call it. That this wait, let me look up the word, because now I want to say it. I put it under the last podcast. I miss having good sex. Only you exist. Solipsism. That's the shit I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that. It's like such a lonely, narrow point of view that only I exist. And I talked about it the last podcast, like debunking it in my way. But I forgot talking about a big point, which is shifting. And now that I say it, I don't know if I want to open that box, because it's probably going to blow your mind big times. And I feel like yesterday was already a big mind blow, but in a really safe way, where like, calm down, you're not the only one that exists. We're all existing. And if you want to know that, like my point of view, and I'm not saying I have the truth. This is how I see it. And I share it in the last episode. Check it out. And about shifting, that like, you know, welcome to the multiverse, you know, many of us died during COVID. Our families are grieving us right now, but not in this timeline. We're the survivors. We're in the awakening timeline. So it's a different version of them that are also part of the awakening timeline. It's like, how many counterparts do we have in our life theme that are all... So I don't go into that now, I realize, because I don't feel it's so safe, because I've actually like embodied that now multiple times, especially after ayahuasca, and it's a big mind fuck of like multiverse, you know, we're shifting billions of times per second, and it's different versions of us. So now I just realized I don't want to talk about it unless like you really want me to elaborate on it. So if so, leave a comment down below, and then we go into shifting. I may maybe come to it back later, but I wanna like, yesterday was already like really out there, so I wanna come a little more back to the ground to like take deep sips and stuff, you know, just hang out, filling the void. Because that's what I'm doing here. I wanna create a total safe space where we're filling the void with something that is fun, that is swaggy, that is cool, that is me. That is unexpected humor. Alley-oop. Huh. Didn't see that coming. So you can come here and we chill and we fill the void in a fun, swaggy way. And go into the sphere, but always bring it back down to earth. Moving on. Maybe read comment. Yeah, let's read a YouTube comment. This is really earthy. My spirit animal right now is the cat. As the panther and the cat are from the same family, maybe you could connect with the aspect of the cat that represents the panther for you. It's quite fun to our similarities. I also played World of Warcraft balanced through it most of the time. I loved playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As a child. Oh yeah, I also love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Card is Jinzo and the Cyber Dragon. I loved playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As a child, and also Yu-Gi-Oh! The main character, like this guy, he just is so cool. Like, he is so woke, you know, he looks so mystical. He's like, if you look at him and if you like, let's say awake, you're like, I see you. As a child and watching, playing Pokemon on the Game Boy. Yeah, I also played Pokemon on the Game Boy, but I sucked at it. But my brother, he was really good. And then there was this LAN cable, so he could transfer all the end-level Pokemons like Turtok and Mewtwo, Glurak. I mean, these are the German names. To me, and then I had the end-level Pokemons, and then in school I could go in fights with my friends again over this LAN cable. So you can put a cable between two Game Boys, and then you can duel yourself and exchange Pokemons. So my friends in school, they were like, "How do you have these end-level Pokemons?" And I don't know if I admitted it or not, that my brother is like a champion at this game, or just like, well, I'm a champion. I probably did that. Thanks for your podcast. It's part of my day now, listening to it while having breakfast. Yeah, that's what I want to intend with those podcasts. There is a real beauty about making them every single day. That it creates a lot of safety in your body, that I'm here no matter what. And if you didn't catch the episode yesterday, no worries. So if you want to have like a current episode that is actually from my day to day, like this is today. Like today is the 31st of July, the last day of July, I think. Let's check. And I'm going to upload it like right after it. Yeah, tomorrow is the 1st of August. Sometimes I understand some of these hate comments down below. It's hard to overhear things like, because I'm so awake in this timeline, etc. Maybe you just say that you woke up to see more of this or that without comparing it, and also without making it absolute. Yeah, and this is what I'm so intending, like read my energy. I'm like really humbled myself, and I don't think I'm more awake or more spiritual or better than anyone. No, we're all equals. And when I'm saying, because I'm so awake in this timeline, it's just what it is. Like I am really awake in this timeline, but awake from this point of view that you can feel here, like waking up to structure of existence, believing in aliens, communicating with aliens, getting really multidimensional, seeing through belief structure, on and on and on. All of this stuff, I'm really far. But this doesn't mean I'm better than others and I'm further than others overall. Like we're all equals, because other people, they are further in whatever their life theme is, you know? And there's like no better, there's no rival, there's nothing. Like we're all perfect as we are, and we're all these infinite souls that already know everything. Like in spirit, we have the, let's say, highest vibration, and we come here and we forget, and we remember again, and we all have like a different life theme. So I'm just sharing my life here. And yeah, it is really alien. Like many people don't relate with the things I'm saying, like mainstream, not at all. Like it feels really alone. So I don't know how to say this in another way than this, that you really understand, like, no, I'm not better than anyone. Like I really humbled myself. And I do see God in everyone, and having a normal life theme is not, like having a spiritual life theme, let's say, is not better than having a normal life theme. Like everything is spiritual, because we're all spirits. So whatever we do, like it's all a dream, you know, it doesn't matter what we do. And yeah, some picked in spirit a life theme that is more normal, where you don't wake up. So those people shift more and more out of this timeline, because this is the awakening timeline. But it's not worse, it's not better, it's like I go on Netflix and I watch a movie. It's just preference, you know, like which movie do I want to watch? Oh, but in this movie there's more character development than in this movie. Yeah, so what? But I like this movie more, even though it's slower, because it's my personal preference. It's like what's relevant for me. It's like what I want to watch right now at this point, because I already watched this in another life. So like I watched this in a movie before, so now I want to watch this. And there is no comparison, there is no better, worse. It's all equal, it's all valid, because it's all coming from the same. So I really want to emphasize that. And also I speak about my life. So I share my raw, real and authentic struggles, emotions, challenges, which is feeling really alien and really alone in it. And this is why many of you can relate, because many of you alien savages who feel like I do. Like wherever you live, you maybe also feel really alone in this. And again, like that's why we're there. Like we're strategically placed around the planet to hold this energy grid to awaken the collective. Like we're literally here, not on vacation, we're here on a job, on a mission. And I just say it as it is. Like that's why you love my podcast. I say it straight up. I don't bullshit, I don't sugarcoat, I don't use fancy words. I speak it as it fucking is. And yeah, I'm just, when it comes to this awakening and all the things I mentioned, like being multidimensional and stuff, I'm really far. But in other ways, like my heart just turned on 3 weeks ago during ayahuasca. Like, I'm not far in this at all. That's why I love hanging out with mature women. Because they're really far. They already reached this level I'm on right now when they were 15. Having their first period. So I'm not far in that. And many other things in life, I'm not far. And I love it. I love sucking at things. Because then I can get better. Then there is something to do. Then I can fill the void. Can I get a hello? There. Filling the void with something. Yay. Yay. I love sucking at things. And I do suck at many things. Like I'm so excited to get good at shooting bow and arrow. I'm so excited getting good at board games like chess. I'm so excited getting good in World of Warcraft. I'm so excited getting good in woodwork, like crafting things, building things. Like eventually having friends that actually have a garage with tools and I can learn how to craft things and build simple things. Like, and I'm challenged with this right now. I want to spend rainy season in this house. And I need to make it rainy season approved, meaning I need to fix the roof and put these plastic folding sheets in front that it doesn't rain in. And I'm here for the challenge. And I don't know how to do it. And I'm gonna learn it. So I suck at this. And the people who are really good at this, they're not better than me. No, they're just better in this thing. Because they've, I think it's really clear. I think I repeat myself, but I get so often fronted for that. Because just the vibration I carry is, I feel like intimidating for people. And then they quickly feel that it attacks their self-worth. But this is your thing, Like if you don't feel self-worth, then like this is literally what this podcast is about. I empower you. Like you're my equal brother. You're my equal sister. But you have to believe that. You have to come into the belief, into the knowingness that you are worthy and that you are enough. And if I trigger that, then you can either hate it, like thinking, oh, Ferdi is a narcissist, he thinks he's better, which clearly is not the vibration, or just see the invitation like, oh yeah, why do I think I'm not worthy? Let's take a deep breath while I blow my nose. I'm so happy I blow my nose so much because finally all the mucus is coming out. Like my throat hurt the last 3 days or 4 days and I couldn't go to the gym or I didn't want to. Like it wasn't my excitement because I didn't feel so well. But now I can feel it's all coming out. That feels good, purging it out. Okay, let's take a deep sip. Also, last but not least, if you love dolphins, you may consider to stop eating fish. For every fish that got killed, there are 4 other creatures of the sea killed by the net as Beifang that they just throwing that into the sea. Turtles, dolphins. Yeah. I watched. What's the Netflix documentary? Hast du nicht Seaspiracy gesehen, oder was? Nimm dein Netz daraus, du Wichser! This was for my OG German vegan savages. What up? My German rap song, Flow State, the introduction. Yeah, there was hardcore vegan. And I get it, don't you think I get it? I get it all. I get it all. And also, like, I'm an animal too. And I was really, like, again, I have to make my peace that many of you are watching, they cannot empathize with me how critical my state was. Because you haven't experienced anything like that. And that's okay. Like, I would also not be able to put myself in my shoes if I wouldn't have experienced that. So, yeah. Like, I was really flying away. My body was so undense that I really needed substance. And, like, yeah, if it would be up to me, I would be a fruitarian. And I would eat ice cream every day and fruits. Like, this is my happy place. But I literally fly away. Like, it's like, I don't wish this feeling to anyone. And, yeah, I could justify myself now, but I don't need to, you know? Okay, let's do it for a moment. Like, I've eaten fish now, I think, maybe 5 times. 5 times! Eating some salmon after being vegan for 11 years. And, like, really because I was losing my shit. Like, I can stop now. Like, people, like, keep hating. Like, I really also want to, like, get out of the vegan bubble. Like, you can have vegan influencers that you can look up to, and that's great. But I don't want to be associated with that anymore. I just want to be me as Ferdi, the alien, whatever. Like, me. And not be, like... Maybe some of you put me on a pedestal, like, oh, he's a vegan influencer, and now I'm not anymore. And I'm sorry. I just want to be me. And it's like, I don't want to get in any of these, caught up in like these identities, because eventually like there's no room to grow, and then you're not authentic anymore, and then you hate it. Because this is not who you are, but you put yourself in boxes that prevent you from actually being you. And it's miserable as fuck, and you're not doing anyone a favor. So, yeah. Wake up! Wake up to the bigger picture and reclaim your sovereign nature, that you are indestructible soul that lives eternally, seeing the bigger picture, and that you're free. Freedom is your birthright. And like, yeah, what's the purpose? There is no purpose. So what is the biggest purpose? It's like living our full potential, following our joy, remembering more and more who we are. Like, there's still... Like, I know already, like, solidly who I am, but there's still so many layers I have no idea. Like, I'm touching now things, I'm opening now things, and it's like, wow. And I'm a baby. I don't have a clue who I am in that. And this is, like, the highest purpose. Really reclaiming all our powers, remembering who we are on a soul level, and embodying our highest potential. And this is why I'm so triggering to people, because I'm actually doing that. I'm not stopping. I don't get comfortable at certain boxes. I keep expanding in a way that feels good. And I push, like, what's fucking possible? So, that's why don't just watch me, hate me. Watch me and be inspired that what you see and what you hate or what you love in me is actually what you love in yourself. Like, I have nothing special inside of me. What you admire inside of me or what you hate inside of me is you have that in yourself. You don't need to hate it, because you can find it and spark it, if that is a word, in yourself. Ignite it. That's a good word. So yeah, let's move on. This was a nice comment. Thank you. Moving on. Easier to fall asleep after comfy, don't move. Okay, so I have a tip for you. Let's go back to something grounding, healthy lifestyle choices. When I'm laying in bed and I want to take a nap, when I like fall asleep, or in the evening, a game changer for me is I get comfortable, like I get really comfortable, and then I don't move. Because then I can really turn off my physical body and fall asleep. Go in spirit. But if I keep tossing and turning, it's for me so hard to fall asleep. But once I like commit to a nice position, and it needs to be nice, of course. If it's not nice anymore, I move it. But then actually I don't think about it. Like, this little gesture, this little move, I just like, ugh. And yeah, you probably like, why do you say that? I'm like, why not? What else do I talk about? This is what I discovered yesterday. I was like, I want to share that with you. Moving on. So, everything is synchronicity. Everything in the outside is God talking to us. And I was wondering about World of Warcraft. It wasn't working anymore. Wait, I want to read my notes. Love not being my higher self all the time and wonder. Yeah, again, like after ayahuasca, I was really all levels. Like I was too open, and I constantly also saw everything from a higher point of view, like my higher self, even sometimes oversoul. Ugh. Not fun, because what's the fun being here in those bodies is being here in those bodies, meaning our physical minds, our physical selves, and getting like downloads and synchronicity, and then wondering with our free will, our physical mind, like, what does that mean? Why does World of Warcraft doesn't work anymore? And there's a new add-on called the War Within. And then this is so fun. So I'm like really happy I'm not my higher self all the time, that I already see it, but I can wonder. Like this is so fun. Because otherwise, if you, like many think maybe they want to get on this level, but then what is there to do? Why do you think we're here and forgot? Like so often when you're like really waking the fuck up, you're like, forget. I chose after ayahuasca to forget a lot of stuff. Because otherwise it's not fun. Otherwise you need to invent a button that says, surprise. Because when you already know everything, like, it's a discovery together with your friends. That's it. So I love discovering again. So what I'm saying, I closed my psyche that I can now consciously go in different levels. And I choose to stay a lot as the physical Ferdi self from the heart open as a human. And then going through reality and wonder a lot. Like, why does World of Warcraft not work? And it was because I wasn't supposed to play World of Warcraft the last days, because there was a lot of emotional stuff and activation and healing with other people I focused on, which was amazing and also tough. So I couldn't escape there because it literally didn't work. I could log into World of Warcraft, but there is a new world happening in World of Warcraft. It's called the War Within, like a new add-on or patch or edition, whatever it's called, expansion. Here we go, a new expansion. And now yesterday was the first time it worked. And again, like the war within, like it's all reflecting our consciousness, like where we're at, it's all talking to us. And it's really trippy. Like I'm doing these world quests in World of Warcraft, and it's just like who needs trucks? A truck is also there to talk to you, but you don't need it if you don't want it. And don't get me wrong, like I really love psychedelics. Like basically all my close friends who got to this level where I am, like speaking about this awakening and not saying there's anything better about it again, they all have certain psychedelic trips under their belt, like an ayahuasca experience, a mushroom experience, things like that. So they are really profound. When I'm saying you don't need them, no, you don't need them. But also, they are profound as fuck. Like I bow down in deep gratitude and humble respect to plant medicine. It's alien consciousness talking to us. Well, it's like it depends on the medicine you take, but like ayahuasca is like, yeah, ayahuasca, Mother Nature. Like ayahuasca is like a woman. It's a spirit. It's a her, and I have so much respect to her because she pulls you on the ground. You cannot fly away. You need to stay on the ground, and you need to face everything. You cannot run away. You have to. And this is, without ayahuasca, you can go to a therapist, you can do whatever, but you can always run away. But on ayahuasca, you cannot run away. You have to face it. Like, if you watched my ayahuasca video, I had to face the breakup with Britney and the hurt. And before that, I did everything to not face it. And I could. But on ayahuasca, you can't. So that's why, like, taking ayahuasca is not like, you're taking drugs, you're stupid. Like, shut the fuck up. If you're taking ayahuasca, you're brave as fuck. You're a light warrior. This is the deepest shit. Like, brushing things off, like, Ferdi's taking drugs. It's just an excuse for you to not look at me. Hello? Not looking at me. So, you don't need to look at yourself. You can brush it off. But, like, what drugs? I don't take drugs anymore, Like, Let's take a deep breath. I need to blow my nose. I just realized I don't need to have this conversation because the hater's gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake it off. I'm just emphasizing like the power of psychedelics. But be aware, my friend, I only recommend it if it's actually your divine calling. Yup. But if you have your divine calling, don't be afraid to answer the call. So, moving on. So yeah, I played World of Warcraft and I was like, it was like taking drugs. I was like inside a DMT trip and it was so, like this new expansion or the new quests I was on, it's, but then also I was like, okay, give me a break because World of Warcraft used to be a escape for me in a positive way where I can just chill. I can get out of this fucking reality. I can get a fucking break. Hello, I need a break. And I'm in World of Warcraft doing quests, riding my dragon, fighting things. Listening to German rap. And I still can do it in the game, but it's again like, what do I choose? I can do like easy quests. I can go back into old worlds and just do like dungeons and stuff. I could have that vibration. But I decide to like follow my guidance and it like just leads me to, Ferdi, you're on this other planet and you're in astral form. So you get used to being on a higher dimension. This is how it feels. But don't you worry, you're just looking at a display. But you can feel the vibration, what it does inside your body. Yeah, that's how it feels. Are you afraid of it? And I'm like, no, I want it, but also I need a break now. So then I can watch some Game of Thrones. Like, it's so powerful to have permission slips where you can actually fucking chill the fuck out. And for me, this is, for example, watching Game of Thrones. I chill the fuck out. I started at season 4. I'm at the middle of season 4 now. It's great. Tyrion has this trial, which is really epic, his speech. And now it's the trial of combat where this amazing prince that I really like is gonna be brutally killed by the mountain. And I wish I could change that, but I can't. Let's take a deep, whatever. I'm gonna blow a deep blow. Are you already sick of those sound effects? I am not. So yeah, it's really powerful to have permission slips where you can actually chill the fuck down. Like for me, playing World of Warcraft, I expand my consciousness. Like another one where chill is meeting Jonathan. Right now, him and I, we meet basically every day, and we go to the game center, the game shop here, and we play chess. And like playing chess is grounding, and also we just talk. But we talk more about how we're feeling, about catching up in life, and that we see each other as brothers. And this is so important for both of us. Being seen by someone that actually gets you, is on your vibration, and can feel you. Because often we just need a witness. Like he's in a relationship, and they just adopted a puppy, and it's a lot. And he's like a really healthy masculine in that. And then, like, yeah, he's holding a lot. So who's seeing him? And I see him. And this feels really good. So, yeah, Jonathan, if you're listening, and I know you do, let's keep our daily chess. Let's keep it going. This is also really crowning. What else? Doing this podcast here daily, this is really crowning for me. This is like, I give myself permission to hang out. Like, I always want to do the podcast that we're actually having fun. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm getting through it, I'm doing my list. No, I'm actually like, okay, we're hanging out. Like, yesterday I was watching the podcast of Aaron and Julian Zietlow. They did a podcast together in German. It was really nice. And it inspired me to, because I was watching it, and what I actually liked the most about it was when they were taking rapeh on the podcast. Because they were chilling. They were like being mindful. It's like a guided meditation where they're holding the space and I can just surrender in it. Because if I'm turning off the podcast or whatever, I'm holding my own space. I can do whatever I want. I'm free. But it's so nice if someone is holding a space, like I'm doing here for you, for us. But right now for you, because I'm still holding my own space. You know what I'm saying? I hold a space for you, my brother. For you, my sister. For you, my puppy. And this feels so good when I don't talk. but also just hold the space. So this inspired me to have a new addition on my daily podcast where I do placebo rapeh. If you're watching visually, here's my pipe. Why placebo? Because I cannot take rapeh anymore. Like, it's just getting me too high in spirit. Or I smoke my wooden pipe, also placebo, because higher self is telling me I cannot smoke tobacco. It's just killing my throat. It's not good for me. Or this glass pipe where I might used to smoke DMT with, and again, it's just empty, so I'm just smoking placebo DMT. Should we do it right now? Let's do it right now. So, because they smoked or they took rapeh yesterday, we're gonna do a little rapeh break now. So I'm gonna serve myself now rapeh, and I invite you to just chill and get mindful. Let's put on a song, and let's just think of feel what I talked about a lot of things, and let it sink in our body, in our body. Should we do a random? No, let's do a good one. I really like this one. It's called Pararatov. It's an ayahuasca song Isabel sent me when I was losing it, and I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna do placebo rapeh now. And you can join. Just stick around and let's be mindful. So this might even not be placebo, but like a sprinkle, like a microdose of rapeh, because probably there's still a tiny bit in the pipe. So let's see where this goes. Deep breath. Oh yeah, there was definitely a tiny bit of rapeh, like still in the pipe, but it's good. It's just a tiny bit. Let's take some deep breath, my friends, from our lower belly. Let's make some noise. How are you feeling, my friends? Everything is welcome. Yeah, they showed me I don't like rapeh. Like even the little bit in it left, I'm like, it's so nasty. Why do people do that? I like my cacao coffee, and I like it sweet. Yeah, I really like this. Doing like a break in the podcast of mindfulness. I mean, this whole podcast is in this vibration. But what I mean is that I stop talking and we just share silence. I think it's really nice doing it like in the middle of the podcast or towards the end. It's like how I do inner walk every day. You know, I still do my walking meditation every day for an hour, and I do it in the middle of the day. So I have a break and I can already like process what happened earlier and can have more clarity for the rest of the day. So yeah, I really liked it. Feeling a little high of the microdose of rapeh, but in a good way. Okay, moving on. Pangan, so much high vibe. To stay here long term, not every single aesthetic dance. Yeah, exactly that. You know, like if you wanna, like speaking about myself, if I wanna stay on Kopangan long term, like I'm living here, I need a balance as always, and I see I would need to leave the island if I would live in a too high vibration, meaning that I literally go to every single aesthetic dance and do like all these high vibrational kirtans and meditation things and cacao ceremonies. It's just really high vibe. It's like overall a similar fourth dimensional 5D vibration. And if it's too much, then I need to leave the island. But actually no, because I can have all these, like most of the things I can get in Europe, I can get here as well. Like, why do you think I go to the game shop daily? It's really crowning to do puzzles and play board games. Why do you think the next days I want to go to Koh Samui, spend time in the shopping mall, go into the movies, eat some popcorn, play some VR video games, killing some orcs? Why do you think I play World of Warcraft? And also making my peace with Tong Salah, the like city of Koh Phangan, where I used to be a little like, oh, this is like the old world, so much concrete, and now I love it. Like, you know, I love the Matrix. Like everything is a Matrix, and I see how much I need the Matrix, how much it gives me purpose. Like there is a challenge, you know, that the Matrix, there is a lot of shit in it that we want to transform. How exciting. We have something to do. Otherwise, there's nothing to do. Who do you think created the Matrix? Us, on a higher level. So I love it. And I love many things in it. Like going into the gold shop, already looking, what do I want to buy next? Like checking out new restaurants, like doing errands in the city of Koh Phangan. It's really crowning. So I do a lot of those things as well recently. So I really feel balanced in staying on the island, feeling grounded. So literally since ayahuasca 3 weeks ago, I haven't been to one aesthetic dance or kirtan or things like that. The only thing was the play party, but this was really needed because I was craving nourishing physical touch. So yeah, if you also like stay here longer, like, you know, many people come for just a couple months and they go to every dance and every like kirtan and every singing circle, and they like stay in this high vibration, and it's great. Because if you're here only for a couple months, take it. But if you want to like live here longer, and then you have this feeling like, oh, I need to leave the island, it's often because there are things out of balance you can actually do here. Oh, yeah. Okay. I really like the song. Thank you, Isabel, for sending me the song. Moving on, that's all the things on my list. So I think I'm going to end the podcast here. Yeah, 44 minutes, synchronistic time. So this was my round of the sharing round. This was my turn. Now it's your turn. I'm excited to read your comments down below. If you want to enjoy nice quality supplements, my sponsor is More Nutrition. They deliver to most countries in Europe. You can check them out and check out with the code Ferdi to save like 20%, the maximum discount, and you support your boy. Thank you so much for doing that. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited to read your feedback. I see you here tomorrow because I upload every single day. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Peace out.